This is the DDT podcast with Daniel, Darius, and Teron. Yeah.
Yo, we back with another episode of the DDT podcast. Yeah. It's your boy Danny Jones, as you already know, especially if you have been following us for a while now. As you can obviously see, it's just me here tonight. So I'm just gonna hold it down. So obviously we're not gonna keep you here for crazy too long. But I definitely got some shit to get off my chest. But before we get some shit off my chest, I got like my blunt, as I can see. I got it like right here in my hand. So just give me a second. Hold on. And before anybody says something about how skinny this blunt is, there's plenty of weed packed up in here, especially if you got a good grinder. Also, some of y'all just smoke way too fucking much and y'all dragging it. Like, y'all don't need to smoke a whole ounce in one sitting. First of all, I'm sorry. I definitely can't afford to smoke that much. Maybe you can, but honestly, smoking all that kind of butt in one sitting is crazy. I like to roll me a regular L, a Swisher Sweet L. As you can see, this shit looks like a fucking pencil. I roll pencils out here. You feel me? But let's jump into the main shit that popped off this weekend. So on Saturday, December 13th, it was WWE's Saturday night main event. The main event of the night, obviously, if you haven't been keeping up, was Gunther versus John Cena. There was a whole tournament to pick out who was supposed to face John Cena in his last match. According to Cena, he will never wrestle again. It's over. It's done. There's no do-overs or nothing. So going back to last year, John Cena's been on this tour, been fighting people from his past, fighting people he's never fought before. He finally won the Intercontinental Championship. He never held that belt before. He also turned heel. That was an epic failure. We just gotta get that shot out the way. That shit was just bad. I mean, initially we thought that shit was gonna be crazy, but Travis Scott being a bitch, he backed out. If I have to, if I had to give the whole tour a grade, I would say I gotta give the tour a C at best. Only because there was no real crazy storylines like that. They had Brock Lesnar come back and just demolish him for whatever reason. Like they didn't have to have Brock to come back and destroy him like that. Actually, I think if Brock was going to come back, he should have lost. I mean, but I will say this though: John Cena did some of his best wrestling during this last year. Like his match against Cody was great. Actually, both his matches against Cody was great. I enjoyed both of those. Um, him versus Don was solid. Uh, who else he fought? Oh, him versus AJ Styles was solid as fuck too. Can't miss that. Can't miss that either. But let's get back to December 13th, 2025. Saturday night's main event: Gunther versus John Cena in John Cena's last match ever. I think WWE was right. for making Gunther his last opponent. It's off the strength of Gunther being an amazing wrestler. An amazing wrestler. I would argue Gunther is definitely top five, regardless of what company you like. I don't care if it's TNA, WWE, AEW, New Japan. I don't give a shit, son. He is top five regardless of the company today. And I think somebody of that caliber was definitely the right person to be John Cena's final opponent, especially when like you factor in his age and obviously his declining skill. You want John Cena to look good. There's people that wanted LA Knight to be John Cena's final opponent, and honestly, I'm glad it was not. LA Knight's a great character. He's a great entertainer. But from an in-ring perspective, he's not Gunther, and I don't think he could have done the match justice. Nor do I think he would have actually won. Overall, I'm giving the match a 5 if I was to rate it out of 5. And I got to do that because of the shock value. The match itself, I would have gave a 4. But the conclusion of the match made it a 5. So if you ever heard already, not only did John Cena lose to Gunther, John Cena tapped out. John Cena said, I quit. John Cena said, I give up. That shit is crazy, especially when it's been over 20 years since the last time he tapped out. The last time he tapped out, you have to go back to when he was like the doctor of thugonomics and shit, going against like Kurt Angle and them. You gotta go back that far. Crazy far. Like that was bananas. And I want to applaud WWE for one of the few times for doing something unpredictable. There is no way anybody saw that as being the conclusion of the match. I don't care. If somebody told you they saw that coming, they lying. They definitely see that shit. That shit crazy, be like all the heat and the outrage that came from that fucking uh Triple H and everybody. They come from the back after the match. They booing him crazy hard. Actually, before he came out, as soon as John Cena tapped and people realized what happened, like the shock was on everybody's face, everybody mouth open, going, that shit was crazy. Fucking, they started chanting, bullshit, bullshit. I'm sorry, people. It was not bullshit. I don't see it that way, and I don't agree. Like, but yeah, they come out, they chanting bullshit, they born Triple H, they chanting, you fucked up, wilding, fucking up the moment for John Cena, and like you could kind of see it on his face. It's like, damn, like he looked like he felt bad. You know what I'm saying? But people was doing all this booing, and I'm just like, yo, son, that's what Cena wanted. Cena was literally smiling just before he tapped, like, cause he knew it was done. Like everybody's mad. Like people fucking follow Gunther to his tour bus. They had to have security escort him to his bus. Had a team of security around him. People was throwing shit. yelling at him, cursing at him as he getting on the bus. That's just crazy, son. He was big man. But here's my problem with these people who's big man. Like, son, this shit is scripted. Why are you trying to like hurt people over something that's scripted? That shit wild. Like, why y'all following this man to this bus? Why y'all throwing shit? Why y'all calling him out of his name? Bro, it's a show. Grow the fuck up, bro. Y'all got a mental health issue going on, acting like that. That shit wild. But that leads me to why it was the perfect decision, though. It got people riled up. It got people angry. It also made Gunther a real heel. A real heel. I'm going to go as far as to say Gunther is the only real heel in wrestling today because he now truly invokes hatred. Not hatred because people think you're corny and we just want you to go away. That's Logan Paul. Even though Logan Paul is actually an amazing wrestler. If y'all listen back to the other podcast before, I know I said that. But there's people that really don't like Logan Paul at all. And well, that's a different kind of heat. Or like you got Dominic Mysterio. He's a heel. He gets booed, but he also gets cheered. You know what I'm saying? Or like when Kevin Owens was a heel, we getting cheered. Fucking Roman Reigns heel, cheered. People still putting their hands up, acknowledging him anyway. What John Cena did for Gunther was different. He's cemented Gunther as a certified, bona fide heel. The heel that you don't cheer for, the heel that you don't think is cool. It's the man that you hate. This man just made your guy tap out. This man named Gunther made the man who said don't give up, give up. This man Gunther broke your childhood hero. That he did. He's a real heel. What John Cena did for him in his career at that moment is immeasurable. Immeasurable. But where does that leave Gunther now? Because there's rumors out here that Braun Breaker is up to challenge CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. In my opinion, after Gunther beats John Cena in his retirement match, now retiring both Goldberg and John Cena, not getting his rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther should actually be up next for CM Punk, one for CM Punk's belt before Braun. If the if the WWE is hell bent on having Braun Breaker in a title match at WrestleMania, because that's the pressing um, rumor that's going around. I don't see why don't you make that a triple threat? Punk, Gunther, and Breaker. That's not bad. I'll do it. But people out here mad, big mad. Fucking at the post press conference and shit. They outside. They got the crowd out there and shit. Fucking Triple H. He trying to answer questions and shit. They saying they calling. They want Vince. They cheering. We want Vince back. Talking about Baldy, like trying to roast his head. Stupid. Chanting AEW, AEW. Like, but you pay for a ticket to a WWE show, and you probably gonna pay for another one too. So what are you talking about? Get over it, dog. It was the best decision. Gunther is crazy over. You were shocked. It was unpredictable. Nobody saw this coming at all. Just same way when Brock Lesnar ended the Undertaker streak, we ain't see that coming at all. I wasn't even mad because I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I never thought I would see that shit. I don't care. I thought that was a home run. Now Roman Reigns beating Undertaker. Now that one did piss me off though. I will say that though. That one did make me mad because I'm like, you ended the streak, so there was no reason for Roman to do it. And if you wanted Roman to do it, then Brock shouldn't have did it, and then you should have just let Roman do it. But then I feel like if you did that, then Roman would have had to turn heel right on the spot, straight on. But thank you, John Cena, for all these years that you put in to help to put the. I guess I'll say that for a different day, but for promoting wrestling to a point where like it's cool to be a wrestling fan. You were one of them that helped that, and I appreciate that, even though I wasn't necessarily one of your biggest fans. And I can't wait to see the shit that Gunther talks tonight on Monday Night Raw. That shit gonna be crazy. He gonna come out there, the crowd's gonna wild out. Man, they gonna curse that man out. And I swear to God, Netflix, yo, they bet not bleep that shit out, son. It's still ridiculous that they be bleeping shit out like, bro, it's on Netflix, bro. Just put the R rated up and just give us the authenticity. And don't bleep the crowd outside, because you know they're gonna wild outside. We know this. So I read some stupid shit today, right? So I'm scrolling Facebook and I come across a MMA uncensored post. And the post was about Kazmat Chimaev pretty much saying that Americans are soft. They talk a lot of crap online. They talk a lot of crap up far. But when you up in their face, they're friendly. And I'm just like, he's not wrong. There's a lot of people that be on these apps with the crazy fingers, talk a lot of smack. When you see them in person, they soft. Or they acting crazy because they got all their friends around them. But then when you catch them by themselves, the energy is just not the same. So under that post, some dude was like, Chimaev just hasn't run into the right one. And I'm just like, yo, bro, what the fuck is you talking about, B? Who the fuck actually is the right one? If the right one is not in the UFC, who is the right one? Is the right one in kickboxing? Is the right one in boxing? Maybe, I don't know. But I'll tell you this. If you have no kind of martial arts background, no kind of mixed martial arts background, not even a boxing background, realistically, you do not stand a chance in a fight with somebody like Chimaev. You are wilding. You are out of your fucking mind. So now the conversation. So obviously, I'm arguing with him. I know I need to stop doing it. I know I need to stay out the comment sections. I know I need to leave this shit alone. I know I've been trying. I've been failing, but I have been trying. So I'm telling this man, like, bro, you or know nobody that you know can beat this man. And he talking about, oh, well, we got guns and blah blah blah. Oh, so we went from fighting to talking about guns. And I'm like, are you dumb? Like, anybody has a chance if they got a gun on them, right? And that's even then sometimes that's a maybe because if you never actually killed someone before, then you just talking out your ass. If you never actually shot one, you talking out your ass. Like, I've never shot anyone, never shot a gun, so I'm not gonna be out here like, oh yeah. Like even with that, it's like, bro, like you even know what you're doing in that situation. Do you realize that even if he even had the thought that you was about to do that, he would disarm you before you even had the chance to pull that shit. If he even had the thought that you had it. And even if you pulled it, you best not freeze. You best not hesitate. You better be at a safe distance as well. Because don't think that you're just gonna pull that within like 2 or 3 feet or for 4 feet and you think you good because you still at distance for a quick kick, bro. Like you better like mans was talking crazy. And I'm like, I don't think you've ever been in an altercation a day in your life, bro. So I told this man, like, bro, if you think it's as easy as that to beat a guy like Chimaev, I'm like, bro, go to one of your neighborhood MMA classes and challenge one of the novice guys to a fight. And I guarantee you, one of those guys in that gym will humble you. And once that guy humbles you, you will realize there's levels to the fight game. So I'm saying here, barring weapons, no, the average American does not stand a chance against someone like Jemayev unless they are currently in the UFC or PFL or whatever. But last I checked, he's undefeated since he's been in the UFC. So we haven't seen if anybody could beat him yet anyway, American or not. You know, all these tough guys out here. Everybody swears they tough. Like anybody could beat anybody on any given day, especially if you are not a training fighter. Stop gassing yourself up. Because gassing yourself up is how you get hurt out here. This play is safe, dog. You're not Superman. Nobody's out here.
My asshole been open more than it's been ever in my life.
Should I say I have to take
Everybody, you got one?
But girls
Bro,
don't do that.
my shit runny. Diddy took my ass. My shit, you can't hold it no more. My shit been runny ever since. My asshole been open more than it's been ever in my life, man. When I try to fart, my shit come out. It's crazy. Bro, I've been, yo.
All right, so can we get through? It's serious. We good. That's all you gotta say. Next time you stuck behind a gate, just say, Diddy made you, like, what'd you say, Diddy?
What, you recording me?
No, you.
I told you Diddy took me.
Yo, this man Ray J is crazy, dog. Like, hey, yo, bro. Hey, yo. Man's is out here wilding, son. Like 50. You need to get a camera in that man's face. You need to get a camera in that man's face next. Your next documentary needs to be about Ray J. Your man's is out here wilding. Yep. How you out in the open yelling orders, bro? That's crazy. My man said, oh, my shit running. Man's been over my pause. Pause. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like somebody come get your man's. Your man's is wilding up right now. he needs to be picked up. That's shit crazy, son. Man tripping, be pause. Yo, next time, son. I'll catch y'all. Peace.